honey.
Hi, Moms.
Are you feeling any better?
A little.
Guess what?
What?
Grandfather's here.
Moms, can't you tell him that I'm sick?
You're sick, that's why he's here.
He'll pinch my cheek. Ain't bad.
Maybe he won't.
Hey, how's the sickie?
We'll leave you two pals alone.
I brought you a special present.
What is it?
Open it up.
A book?
That's right. When I was your age, live streams were called television, and television was called books. And this is a very special book. It's the book that my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father when he was sick. And today, I'm gonna read it to you.
Does it got any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Guitar solos, drum solos, flute solos, saxophone solos, bass solos, coronavirus, running away from the coronavirus, doing some bureaucracy because of the coronavirus, carrying heavy amplifiers, jumpsuits, escapes, true love, miracles.
It doesn't sound too bad. I guess I'll try and stay awake.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's very nice of you. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. All right. Let's see. The Last Show on Earth by Kelly McMichael and the Burning Hell. Chapter 1. Matthias lived in a small music venue in the county of Kent. His favorite pastimes were playing his guitar and tormenting the sound engineer who worked there. Hello, Internet. We find ourselves at what is perhaps the inevitable end of a tour in times like this. To be honest, I'm impressed that we made it as far as we did. And we're happy to be with you tonight, online, back in our comfortable home at the Ramsgate Music Hall. And I'll start with this song that I wrote at the beginning of the pandemic. Lil Nas X duetted with Billy Ray Cyrus. Next year came the deadly coronavirus. Everybody trying to hide, everybody staying inside, peeking out of windows wearing homemade masks. I'm not sure how long we can live like that. Don't misunderstand, I'm a fan of public health and safety, and man, we need a lot of each of those lately, but we can't live in caves, burrows, or holes. Leave them for the hobbits, the orcs, and the trolls. You don't need wisdom like Gandalf or smarts like Sauron to know that social distance is an oxymoron. I wanna drink in a bar, I wanna go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. One of the nicest things about the last 5 or 6 weeks has been spending time with my band, and I'd love to invite Jake Nickel to the stage right now. It's Jake. Yes, imagine just taking a seat on a stool next to me and we'd say,
Hi, nice to meet you.
clink our glasses and make a new friend. Imagine we could do that again. I don't mean this to be creepy and it might be too much, but to quote the boss, I need a little human touch. I wanna drink in a bar, I wanna go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. People of the internet, please put your emoji clapping hands together for Kelly McMichael. I would use all my government emergency money to buy a round for everybody, even the guy in the camo and the MAGA hat. Okay, maybe not him, but I'd like to think that this bar could be the dawn of a new society with no more paranoia, fear, or anxiety. I wanna drink in a bar. I wanna go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. Hey everyone, it's Ariel Sherritt. Can we have a little saxophone solo?
Thank you.
Dance closer than the candles on the menorah. Quiero bailar la lambada, el tango, the horror. Arm in arm with friends and strangers, oblivious to invisible dangers. Kissing on the cheek 'cause it seems cool and Italian. Try that now, the cops will send a hazmat battalion. I wanna drink in a bar. I wanna go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. And speaking of menorahs, I'd just like to say Chag Sameach, Happy Hanukkah. You can choose the place, I'm not picky, I'll go anywhere. The floors can be sticky, I don't need a chair. In fact, packed like sardines, that's the stuff of my dreams. People and music, that's all that I need. And when this ends, friends, I'll buy everybody a beer. Until then, I'll be here binging Cheers. I wanna drink in a bar. I wanna go drink in a bar. You can come too, whoever you are. Imagine we could drink in a bar. Think if we could drink in a bar. Imagine we could drink in a bar. Cheers. So, here we are. I'd like to dedicate this live stream to everyone out there, obviously, but especially to the people in Bavaria and Saxony and Austria that we were not able to come and see in person this time. But we're not going to give up. We're gonna make it there eventually. Maybe next year is going to be fine, right?
Yeah,
It's next year.
just a few more weeks and it'll all be over.
That, right? That's the thing about the pandemic, is that it's just going to last a few more weeks, and then we'll be back. But I don't know, in honor of our failure to make it all the way on this tour, this is a song about failure called Give Up. In the stack racks of the public library, I searched for something I was missing. I went to find number 92 in the Dewey Decimal System. That's the secret code for biographies of the famous and the infamous, from Amelia E. to Alexander the G to Mr. Christopher Columbus. But I was not after tales of pilots, kings, or genocidal sailors, rather the story of a strange American author and one-time whaler. Herman M. That's in the beardy bar who brought a smoky dick. I always liked that book of his, and I wanted to learn his trick. I discovered Mr. Melville died a destitute romantic, despite his tales of maritime adventure in the Pacific and the Atlantic. He searched his whole lifetime for a whale of his own, died with no answers, half crazy and more or less alone. My fiction ambitions took a hit with that bit of information. I mean, everybody has their own symbolic citation, but whales are weighty. Some become allegorical albatrosses. So I threw away my harpoon and cut my library card and my losses. I gave up. It was time. I gave up. It's no crime. I said to myself that what I've got is good enough. I gave up. I gave up. August afternoon, I was sweating in my cubicle, doing my job, dealing with disputes that people found disputable. The ringer rang, I picked it up, I heard a lady on the line, and she said, meet me in the parking lot downstairs tomorrow at 9. She hung up before I answered. I sat there staring at the phone. There had been something perplexingly persuasive in her tone. So it was the next morning, found me lurking in the lot. She was leaning on a pillar like in a thriller with the predictable plots. Her pantsuit was as black as the feet of an ancient wandering mystic. Her lips looked made of metal, but it was just silver lipstick. Wordlessly she handed me a package wrapped in brown. Her pump should have clicked as she departed, but it didn't make a sound. If you're wondering, hey, what was in the package? Trust me, I was too. It could have been poison or subversive literature for all I knew. But you could measure my pleasure with the very smallest measuring cup. It was a framed poster of a kitten saying never give up. So I gave up. What else could I do? I gave up. So would you? I mean, who doesn't like kittens? But enough is enough. I gave up. I gave up. That's Jake Nickel on the drums. I know in our culture it basically boils down to blasphemy, but I've had it with the power of positive thinking and the tyranny of tenacity. I can't live with stick-to-itiveness, this endless ambition. I'd rather relax and casually chant a mantra I really believe in. I give up all of the time. I give up, but I'm doing fine. I've got to be going when the going gets tough. I give up. I give up. I give up all of the time. I give up, but I'm doing fine. 'Cause I've got to be going when the going gets tough. I give up. I give up. it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful to have friends. To have friends. That's the folks that ran the Rams games. That ran the Rams games. We're so happy that they were able to step in and help us out and put on the show. So before I forget to do it later, I'd like to thank Al and Andre and Connor and Lenny and Mike and everyone else that makes this place possible, because there's a lot of people locally that support it, and it's a great venue, and we love coming here. We were here just a couple weeks ago.
We were.
Playing in front of a bunch of actual humans.
A real show.
Real humans.
Real humans.
Real humans. Not that you're not real humans out there. You are real humans. You know what I mean.
Undigitally mediated humans.
Undigitally mediated. But we love the digital mediation too. And the next song is a new one. And we should say that because our trip got cut short, we weren't able to offload all of the 7 inches that we brought, all the T-shirts that we brought, and all that kind of stuff. So I should mention also that we've got a big Black Friday extended sale on.
That's right. Oh, look at that.
Oh, Jake.
You could be the
Jake's-
owner.
You could be the owner of one of those shirts. And look at this.
Jake.
I'm wearing a great Kelly McMichael shirt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's got horses galloping through the moonlight on it. Anyway, you can find all of this and more at kellymcmichael.bandcamp.com and theburnинghell.bandcamp.com. If you would like to get something, we're going to ship it out tomorrow before we leave back to Canada. But why don't we play a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a song about bird watching, which is a pastime that I've picked up over the pandemic, and I'm going to dedicate it to any Twitchers out there. Tragedy minus glory equals just another story, like the prisoners who stayed behind in Plato's allegory. The poor forgotten second last passenger pigeon. Anyone can fail, but truly losing takes ambition. I'm suspicious of ambitious folks, but I'll race it to the bottom. The clock don't tick or tock, and you can smoke them if you got them. Carpeing every TM's no achievement is exhausting. If you need me, I'll be sitting on this island, bird watching. I've read the 7 habits of highly ineffective people. I know I'm probably the liver, not Prometheus or the eagle, but I'd rather be a giver than a taker or a picker. Everybody's just another paycheck to the undertaker. I have an allergy to strategy and inspirational quotations. My reaction's anaphylactic to vocations and to nations. Putting notes and burning flags and bridges just as a precaution. You need me, I'll be sitting on this island, bird watching. Ariel! There's a flower in the compost and reach below the pavement. Will outlive the rich and famous if we remain aimless and patient, neither rising like the phoenix nor dying like the dodos. Let's leave the endless questing to the Samsons, to the Frodos. Anthems are anathema, enough with rousing choruses. Achieving is as torturous as tickling slow Lorises. Search for more and better gives us worse and fewer options. Let's put our work behind and do some bird watching. Entrepreneurship is capsizing and it will surely sink. Jumping swift to Garbage Island, just sit and have a drink while everybody else is busy polishing their coffins, smoking mixing cosmopolitans, and bird watching. Well, one of the things that we love doing is making records, and that's going to be on a new record that's coming out next year called Garbage Island. And I think now we're going to play a very old one from a very old record, and it's about loving the things that people make. One of the things that I love a lot that people have made.
What's that?
Vaccines. So cool. Why not try it? We started this tour thinking, there's a lot of complicated things about touring during a pandemic, but we're all double vaxxed and we're wearing masks and we're being responsible and everything's gonna be fine. And we made it through 2 whole weeks in the UK, where numbers were not exactly low.
That's true.
We did that, and then things started to go a little south. Anyway, I'm gonna dedicate this song to all the people who have made all the vaccines. I want to try one of each. I love the buildings and the pavement and the malls. I love the factories and I love the rubber balls. I love the ukuleles and the sound of spinning tape. I love the things that people make. Kelly. Tricycles, I love the synagogues, I love the Lego and I love the Lincoln Logs. I love the fishing lures and I love the plumber's snakes. I love the things that people make. I love the Ginsu knives, I love the garden gnomes. I love the way that people decorate their homes. I love the ovens and the casseroles they bake. I love the things that people make. I love the bowling balls and I love the little wind-up teeth. I love the manhole covers. I love the Christmas wreaths. I love the backyard goldfish ponds and I love the artificial lakes. I love the things that people make. 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 So I thought I would share with you a little vignette from our tour. A couple of weeks ago we were driving north towards Denmark, and this was the day when we heard about the Austrian national lockdown. And so on our drive north we figured out that our show in Vienna was going to be canceled. And then by that evening, we heard about the new restrictions imposed in Saxony, and we figured that Bavaria couldn't be too far behind. So we were sort of getting a little bit stressed out and trying to make a plan B and a plan C and a plan D and a plan E and a plan F and a plan G and a plan H and a plan I and a plan J and a plan K and a plan, you know. And then a couple days later, we got a message from a very dear friend of ours who we had just been staying with a couple days before. And he told us that he had just tested positive for COVID, and we were super worried about him. But then it occurred to us that we should also be a little bit worried about ourselves. Fortunately, we had a huge stockpile of self-testing kits in the van. So halfway on our drive to Berlin, we pulled over the van. And we got out our self-testing kits, you know, and we took one of those little swabs, each of us in our hands, and jammed them right up our noses. And then we took the little swabs out of our noses and dipped them in the magic juice. And then we shook up our little magic juice containers the required number of times. And then we dripped our little snot deposits out onto the tests. And it was a very tense moment. So we sat there and stared and waited for the results. The band doesn't get the coronavirus at this time.
What?
The coronavirus doesn't get them. I'm just telling you because you look a little nervous.
I'm not nervous. I mean, maybe a little bit concerned, but that's not the same thing.
Because we can stop now if you want.
No, you can read a little bit more if you want.
So everything was all right in the end, at least that time. And you know, I have to say despite all the anxiety and despite all the stress and tension and everything, one of the joys of this tour, many joys of this tour, has been getting to be on the road with Kelly McMichael, who's a songwriter I love very much, and she's a wonderful musician and a wonderful person to be in a van with during a global pandemic. So, again, please put your clapping hands emojis together and welcome Kelly McMichael.
Thank you for that introduction. It's been a pleasure to be on this tour despite all the stress. I'm very grateful for the opportunity and the shows that we played. The fans were so nice. Burning Hell fans are so lovely. I'm sad I didn't get to meet more of them. Anyway, here we go. Here's one of my tunes called Good Friends. She's a good friend, alright. I got a friend who always offers me a ride. He'll pick me up and take me anywhere I like. We'll go downtown and get some drinks on me tonight. He's a good friend, alright, good friend, alright. Some people wanna love to come take them away. I want a love that holds me up in the same place. 'Cause there's so many people here keeping me safe. I got good friends, okay. I got good friends, okay. I got good friends, okay. And speaking of good friends, I'd like to invite some very special people to play with me here. My super sweet band of good people, good friends, Jake Nickel, Matthias Kalm. They've been playing this Euro tour with me, and it's been great. It's been a really nice little trio that we got going here. So I'm sad we didn't get to play more of these shows. But we're gonna rip a couple more for you right now, and for those of you who missed out on seeing the shows live, this next song is called "I Missed Out on Everything." So it's dedicated to you all. And, if you would like to help me out, I am particularly swimming in shirts that I'm not sure if I can fit in my suitcase. So Matthias is wearing the horse shirt. It's an original drawing by a super talented design friend of mine in St. John's, Newfoundland, Judd Haynes. And it's screen printed, and we printed them in Germany, and then we didn't get to play some of the shows. So I got a whole bunch of shirts. Get them from Bandcamp, kellymcmichael.bandcamp.com. You got to get them tonight because I'm flying out super early tomorrow morning, so I got to know how many to pack up. And get the Burning Hell stuff, too. Of course, you saw Jake was sporting the shirt. They have a lot of shirts, too. We really need you to buy our shirts.
Everyone needs shirts.
All right. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm good. Wait. Memories hit me. The flooding in, taking over. I've lost my mind. Am I old now? They say I'm young, but I see those young peeps, and I'm not there. Just keep going. Don't watch the crowd. Soon it's nighttime, then you can give up. I missed out on everything. I missed out on everything. I missed out on everything. I missed out on doing some learning, and I think that I'm wise, but my body's burning for those good old times. Swimming through Greenland, it's fucking us out. Watching the replays, every director's cut, every director's cut. I missed out on everything. I missed out on everything. I missed out on everything. I missed out on Yes, it's true. It's true. We've missed out on some things. And it feels good to play rock and roll about it, you know? And we're going to keep rocking despite all these friggin' setbacks. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Jake and I figured out how to finished making an album from 2 different provinces that were very far apart from each other. Well, we did part of it, I guess. I don't know. We did it during COVID. Anyway, he built a new studio halfway through the COVID thing because he got stranded in Ontario, and we figured it out, and we put out this album, and people are liking it. And Jake did an amazing job. He played drums on it as well. And it's called Waves. I have a few vinyl copies left with me, but you can find it online and all those places as well if you want. And this next song is called Montreal. Did I say the right things there? Did that make sense?
Made perfect sense. Yep.
It's hard to know. It's hard to know if the words are making sense that are coming out of our mouths anymore at this point. Okay, here we go. When we met up in Montreal that time, the trip went long. We found a ride. It left 3 days after the time we were meant to go back to our lives. thank you again, Matthias, for all this trouble. It's been a good laugh. We've had some good laughs. And thank you, of course, Jake. Always, thank you always.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. I mean, you're welcome, Kelly.
I mean, we'll be playing together more soon.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll play together more soon. Yeah, we've had a good time. The music part's really been fantastic, I gotta say.
Truly magical. Yeah.
Okay, let's rock it.
Was it that I was so new? Was it my unshaven legs? He's got knives in his eyes, but no one but me. Every word I get out gets got twisted around. He's got a filter that makes you feel good. He's got a filter that makes you feel good. I won't stop until I win. I won't stop until he's gone. He stands back at my face, cutting all of my lights. Frankie, I've been waiting for ya. Frankie, I've been waiting for ya. Stop until I win. I won't stop until it's gone. I won't stop until I win. I won't stop till he's gone. I went over everything to find what I did wrong. And he was making up all of the bad things that he saw. And I tried to be nice for so long, but I don't deserve this. It's not working. Someone has to leave, but it's not until I win. I won't stop until he's gone. I won't stop until I win. I won't stop till he's gone.
All right, thank you very much. And now we have a special message from our sponsor.
I've got everything we need for a great mom's night. Here, open this. Oh my God, thanks, Mom. We've got this great Kelly McMichael record. It's called Waves. And it's her debut LP. It's fantastic.
Cool.
We've also got this neato new single from the Burning Hell. It's called Bird Queen of Garbage Island.
That sounds really cool.
And I brought us great new shirts to wear. There's this great Burning Hell one and a beautiful Kelly McMichael one with horses in the ocean.
Yes, that's beautiful.
I know. Let's get this mom's party started.
Yeah!
What do we say now?
Drop the beat, Jake.
That piece of banter is dedicated to my name is Ian.
In Cardiff.
I dream in oily fluorescent swirls, I speak in plastic. My wardrobe is nylon and PVC, my band is elastic. It's hard to find decent drumsticks, but we got bird bones and bits and buckets. My drummer can't hit, she can really raise a ruckus. What's this crystalline crunching beneath my feet? Hundreds of fragile skulls of penguins and parakeets. Some died miles away in flotsam tear, and some expired through violence. And when I say violence, I mean I am the bird queen of Garbage Island. What's up with the duck in the plastic quack? Who's the little girl with the map on her back? Ask the macaque, ask the leatherback. Polyethylene feathers in a high-base vest. I am the bird queen of Garbage Island. Puffins and pelicans. Make me a temple of nets and fish skeletons. Next take the bluest bottles, dongles and ping pong balls. Build a wall all along the horizon and 10 times as tall. Kelly! tied to an albatross with mischief in his heart. I replaced it with this ball bearing painted to look the part. I'm a leader with a singular vision, or if you prefer, a cyclops tyrant. All hail the bird queen of Garbage Island. What's up with the duck with the plastic quack?
35 by 135 west.
Who's the little girl with the map on her back?
42.155 west.
Ask the macaque, ask the leatherback, polyethylene feathers in a high beast vest. I am the bird queen of Garbage Island. What's up with the duck with the plastic quack?
35 by 135 west.
Who's the little girl with the map on her back?
42.155 west.
Ask the macaque, ask the leatherback, polyethylene feathers in a high beast vest. I am the bird queen of Garbage Island. So that was a new single of ours called Bird Queen of Garbage Island, and we've got a few of those 7 inches left that come with a comic book. So if you'd like one, as you heard in the commercial break, you can order one on Bandcamp from us, and we're going to ship them out tomorrow.
That's
before we
really
go home.
cool.
That's really cool. But you know what else is really cool?
What?
The new Kelly McMichael album.
Agreed.
And there's one song on there
And
that
a lot are selling on the line right now. On the
I...
line.
On the line. Anyway, I just wanted to say maybe we could play one of my favorite songs from that record.
Let's do it.
Let's try it. Let's do it.
Sounds really neat.
It's also super neato getting to have saxophone on this song with my co-mom, band co-mom over here, Ariel Sherritt. Woo! Yeah, go moms. Yep. Here we go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Clapping hands emojis. Wow.
That's really cool. Neato.
Ariel, can I pass you the space to pass on to someone else?
All
We're going to play a couple more songs for you. Thank you so much for being here on the internet with us. Thanks again to everyone at the Ramsgate Music Hall. Thanks to Music PEI. And
It's been a real treat to get to play live shows again with these really fine people. What a special thing.
you took the words right out of my mouth.
I know. I saw your script.
I don't have a script. But we're gonna play a couple more songs. If you would like to help us out, help us replace some of the lost finances, thanks to all of our canceled shows, there's a tip jar link. There's a link on the thing, right?
Yeah, I've posted the link a couple of times. It's paypal.me/theburningHell, though.
Right. So anything you feel like
If you
contributing,
don't see it there.
please do.
And
we'd
a lot of
appreciate
people
it.
have been buying merch, which is really
Oh, that's so
awesome.
nice.
Thank you so much, everyone.
That's very nice of you. And yeah, I was going to say what Ariel said. All right, but I'm going to say it again anyway, because I would like to say it too, that how much I appreciate all of you guys. It's a crazy time to be doing this. We have to do this because this is our job. And it's a huge part of who we are. And I know, it hasn't been totally easy and it's been stressful, and I really appreciate everything you guys have done to stick with it and keep spirits up. And I've actually had a lot of fun. So
Go
thank
team.
you. Go team. Exactly.
Rock and roll.
Go team.
Are we gonna? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do this. Let's do this. Thank you so much for watching. It was a wet and slushy winter day when the stranger came to stay. A man in black from head to toe with a lady by his side. I knew she was a lady, I had a lady spotting guide. He said, "Pardon if you please, our train has run out of steam and left us in this lonesome village for the evening, it would seem." We looked for a hotel, but we were told they'd all closed down due to the economic crisis we've heard so much about. On the stranger standing in the melting snow, I said, "Mi casa es su casa. Make yourself at home." He said, "I speak a little Spanish, but my second language is Francais. Et vous êtes très gentil, merci pour votre hospitality." I said, "No need to merci me, just coming from the cold. Tell me a little of your travels on the icy iron road." We sat down around the fire, and as I hung their overcoats, he began to tell the story with this sentence, and I quote, "The words we speak here are top secret, meant for private ears. But our lives are in great danger from a band of privateers. We must take you in our confidence. We are in mortal fear of dying. I figured them for bandits or confidence artistes. When I saw the two-tone collar, I knew he was a ska fan or a priest. He noticed, and said, "I observe your observation of the sartorial memorial of my spiritual vocation. I wear this habit out of habit. My service has been shoddy, as you can maybe guess. I can't resist the temptations of the body. To my ex-boss, old cheesy, this is yesterday's news. But yes, this lady is my lover, and I am her lover too." Last Shrove Tuesday, when as per my holy mandate, I was munching on a luncheon at the International House of Pancakes. I ran out of maple syrup, so I approached the nearest patron, the gorilla of a man and a lady eating eggs and bacon. She passed me her maple syrup, our fingers briefly brushed. I felt a feeling in my face I'd never felt. I blushed, my heart began ballooning, my brow began to sweat, looking deep into the eyeballs of this beautiful brunette. And moments later we were tangled in my cassock in the can. She said, "I love a man in uniform." I said, "I hope this is God's plan." She said her name was Ann. I said, "Call me Father Daniel or just Dan." She grabbed my hand, said, "Dan, I gotta blow this popsicle stand." She met the IHOP. We were running out the back door when I yelled out, "Jesus!" And I stopped. I felt something sticky on my palms. I was afraid it was stigmata, but it was just a little maple syrup. So we jumped in her Miata. We sped up for the mountains and extramarital shenanigans. We stayed up till dawn, going over and over and over and over and plan again. We'd run away to Monaco, to Loban, her uncle's yacht. We'd start a new life in the principality with the money that she got. Boyfriend, the gorilla from the pancake house, he got winded by the threatiness of his death threats. I could sense he felt chagrined. He tracked me down at the Riviera as I was about to say I do with a band of bandit buddies from his criminally misspent youth. They opened fire on our wedding. We escaped into the sea when the coast was clear. We caught the first train out. But now you see, I know they can't be far behind. These greens are gonna gun me down. We're like sitting duckish lovers in this extremely safe town. And the worst part is the gorilla has been ordained as a deacon. He's got some spiritual spies supporting the havoc he's been wreaking. A cruel clergy of crime out for blood. And I'm speaking of my Jay, take it. An awkward silence as the ex-priest finished talking. His fiancée excused herself to change into a dry pair of stockings. I got up from my chair, I walked over to the cabinet. I was looking for a couple of holy relics I remembered that I had in it. And then I turned with a crucifix-shaped pistol in my hand and my zucchetto on my head. His eyes widened as I crossed myself. I raised the gun and said, sometimes we search for safety, we find only greater danger. So let this be a lesson to you. Never talk to strangers. Never talk to strangers. Never talk to strangers. Never talk to strangers. Babylon to modern Scientology. The problem with cults, at least according to me, is that it's so hard to see the purpose, meaning, or point of them, and they're never any fun, but still, people keep joining them. If I was a cult leader, my cult would be wicked. We'd find a jam to kick out, and then we'd just kick it. We'd wear the coolest coal robes, and then we'd disrobe each other. We'd never shave our heads or call each other sister and brother. The compound's rocking, don't come knocking, don't come banging or rattling. We're busy getting busy, or just casually rap battling. Drinking coke, feeling straight a little water. No rocks, you know that I'll drink it too. When it's time to kick off, because my body is mortal, but my rhymes are unkillable. Look at me slice through this song with all its diphthongs and syllables. My list pick with it's a trick. I got mad skills. It's not making me rich, but hey, it pays the bills. It's true, cross my heart, this is a work of non-fiction. So don't fall apart when I whip out my diction, cause I write all my songs while listening to the Wu-Tang Clan. I'll learn some church and ODBM, Method Man. When I'm not rhyming, trying to find time to unwind with the classics of comedy. I know those jokes are lame or sick or just downright vomited, but the shiniest apples and slimiest words at their core. Don't bother to stop me if you've heard this one before. Cause this old chestnut, it's a real knee slapper. Inside every one of us is a comedian, a cult leader, and an amateur rapper. cow.
Interrupting cow.
Moo. You see, the joke is the cow is always interrupting. Never mind. I should maybe stick to dead baby jokes. They work every time. It says a lot, but we got lots of them. About dead tots or toddlers. When we see a live one, we don't kill it. We just kiss them or coddler. Now some of my best friends are moms and dads, and they may hate me, but isn't parenting the last refuge of the scoundrel? No, that's patriotism. Anyway, when I see a lot of people first meeting them breeding like guppies, my heart goes all down and uppy when I see a little kitten or a little puppy. I find my heart bursting with red heart-shaped confetti and I think, maybe I'll get a dog. Then I go, no, I'm not ready. I couldn't handle the responsibility. Where would I find the time to build my compound, my comedy career, my empire of crime? But then I think, I'll need a dog if the nuclear holocaust comes. We'd wander the desolate planet, hide in deserted cities. Long my dog would warn me. Barks me and cannibals were attacking us. We'd be bushwhacking and double back in case those mutants were tracking us. We'd finally find refuge in abandoned nursery school. We'd be alone. I'd light a small fire my dog would find and chew an unknown mystery going. We'd wake up in the morning starving. Our legs blue and our ribs showing through, and I'd spy a pack of wild dog puppies. I think it's trapping, just one or two. My dog would look up at me with those big eyes all sad and gentle. I'd be like, come on dog, it's the apocalypse. We can't get sentimental. But here's the cherry on the cake. Here's the topper of the capper. Inside every one of us fates beats the red heart of a mother, a father, a trapper, a co-leader, a comedian.
What?
It's music again. You don't want to hear that stuff.
I don't mind so much.
Since the invention of the drum freakout, there were 5 drum freakouts that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind.
Rock and roll will never die. And neither will we. And an amateur rock.
The end. And now, I think you should get some sleep.
All right. So long. Grandpa, maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow?
As you wish.